Hello, fellow murderers. Today is Wednesday, July 10th, 2024, and it's a great day to solve a murder. Today we have the dead golf instructor murder, and we have three 3x3 grids with suspects, locations, and weapons. We do have statements today since it's Wednesday, 3 statements, 1 for each of our suspects, and we know that one of these must be a lie and the other 2 must be true. Whomever is our liar today is our murderer, and that's how we'll crack the case. All right, let's go ahead and meet our suspects today. We have Sister Lapis, Coach Raspberry, and Dr. Crimson. The weapons today are a poisoned cocktail, a first place trophy, and the greenskeeper's chainsaw. Okay, the locations today are the 18th hole, the men's lounge, and the tennis courts. All right, let's check out our clues and evidence. It was not permitted to carry a first place trophy in the men's lounge. Okay, so we can say the trophy was not in the men's lounge, right? That's the men's lounge? Yes. Okay, so that was not there. Whoever was on the tennis courts was right-handed. Okay, so let's check out our suspects. Right, left, and left. Okay, so that must have been Sister Lapis on the tennis courts. All right, so that's all we have to start with. So let's go ahead and check out our statements today. Now, when I go through the statements, I like to go line by line and see if any of them must be true or must be false based on what we've already found. And then I like to compare them to one another, see if any of them directly contradict or support one another. And finally, if that hasn't given us the solution, I go line by line, assuming each one is the lie and seeing if I can compel the other 2 to be true in that case. So let's start going line by line and seeing what they relate to in terms of our existing knowledge and each other. So Coach Raspberry brought a poison cocktail, possible, don't have any information there. Sister Lapis brought the greenskeeper's chainsaw. We don't have anything to suggest that that could not be on the tennis courts, so that might be possible. Okay, but this would contradict that and this. So, oh, this is interesting. Okay, so let me think through this. This would say that Sister Lapis had a poison cocktail. And if this is true, then this and this would both be lies. So I think actually this might need to be our lie because it can't be true. So I think that might be it. Because again, if this is true, then the poison cocktail would be with Sister Lapis. And then that would mean that Coach Raspberry did not bring the poison cocktail. So this would be a lie. And this would also be a lie. So if this is true, this creates 2 lies. So this has to be a lie. This cannot be true in any case. So we can go ahead and say Dr. Crimson is our murderer today. And let's use this to figure out what the weapon and location was for Dr. Crimson. So if this is the lie, then these 2 must be true. So that means Coach Raspberry brought the cocktail and Sister Lapis brought the chainsaw. That means that Dr. Crimson had the first place trophy, and we know that the first place trophy could not have been in the men's lounge. So that would put Dr. Crimson on the 18th hole. So there's our solution, Dr. Crimson with a first place trophy on the 18th hole. So I'll go ahead and flip these over, but before we see if we're right, I'm just going to take an extra moment and fill out my grid here. Okay, there's everything all filled out, and again, we have Dr. Crimson with the first place trophy on the 18th hole. Let's go ahead and see if we were right. All right, we were right. Thanks so much for playing along with me today. I hope this was a helpful walkthrough, and we'll see you tomorrow.